What is up, guys?
What is up?
And welcome back to the mess that is this channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I don't know if you are aware, because I mentioned it on my social media that you should definitely check out. I mentioned that I dropped a little debut single to All the Demons I've Handled Before. And I thought that as a sort of celebration, I would just talk about it with you guys, talk about what the song is, its meaning, how I came up with it, and basically the reason it came to be. If you haven't already, do check it out on Spotify or YouTube Music. It should be on some other platforms that I can't remember now. Today we're just gonna be talking about the song, and so let's get right into it.
Got it bumping.
So like, excuse my voice, but I've been singing for the past 3 hours. I don't think you've ever even heard my voice without it being strained. So today I want to talk about To All the Demons I've Handled Before, and I'm gonna break down this video in different parts. This is gonna be breakdown of a song. So the reason this song came to be is kind of random actually. For those who have watched my previous videos on songwriting, I explained that I tend to go for beats that are on YouTube, that are produced by these people, and what they do is they put it on their channel. There are some users like Prod Pink and Prod Riddiman who actually let you use it for profit purposes, which I think is amazing. And I found this beat, which, oh my god, I fell in love with it. You know that moment when you hear a song and it clicks that that's the song you love and you're gonna be obsessed with for the next like month? That's what happened with me and this beat, and I still love it. I still sometimes just listen to it because I love that beat so much. I got the inspiration right there and then, grabbed my phone, wrote down the lyrics, and they just flowed super naturally. What I wanted to do was, throughout 2019,
Oh my god!
it was a wild ride of a year. You know, we talked 2020, but to be fair, my drama from 2020 has been relatively calm compared to my 2019 drama. So much stuff was going on, I didn't know what was happening, and by that summer, when I wrote this song, the drama had already vanished and gone, and so I was kind of in this place where I was finally breathing, because second term was a whole mess. And so third term, just, it was beginning to be summer, and it was always super chill. Like, the people that had caused the drama I cut off contact with. It was honestly a really good time for me then, and I think, I can't remember if it was after my exams that I wrote it. Regardless, like, my life was the calmest it had ever been. Like, the only preoccupation I had was just exams, which had been so chill compared to the rest of the year. So I kind of wanted to write a song about how grateful I was for that break.
My god, when I tell you.
All the depressing songs that I have
That?
was written during the time of like drama, and so I had just written like so many depressing songs. I didn't want to do that anymore, and I was like, I need to write a song that I can always go back to remind me to be grateful for the things I have. And you know, you'll have your downs, you'll have your ups, and that's fine. So yeah, so I wrote this song kind of for me, but I think it can be applicable to everybody. So I want to do it like Genius style, but I can't find like a cool background that is green screened.
So
Pretend this is a yellow background and I'm sitting with a Genius interviewer. Long walks, small talks have been transformed. Catching up, letting go, learned a lot on my own. The long walks, small talks part was implying that before I used to go on like long walks.
Groundbreaking.
Usually I'm a person that loves to be on her own, and so I usually really like to walk with my music because that was the time I used to get headspace to think clearly. But at the time everything was so messed up that I had no time, and so when that drama was over, like my long walks of being miserable had been transformed into being like, God, like I love just being able to listen to music, breathe, and not think about anything. Small talks was kind of referring to the fact that I didn't have to have deep conversations with people that I didn't want to talk to. That was kind of like a transformation from being oh my god, what is going on? This is so stressful, to, oh my god, I feel really good right now. Catching up, letting go, learned a lot on my own. Catching up with people that I had stopped not talking to, but I didn't hang out as much because I was so caught up with toxic people, and learned a lot on my own. I mean, that was true, I did. I mean, that year was a year of lessons, if I'm honest. Stay in, refuse to live, my feelings have changed. Free bird, who would have said, my spirit no longer unnoticed. My feelings have changed. I used to just be like super depressed indoors all the time, and I'm the opposite. I'm like your outdoors on crack person. Wow. And I used to just be so outgoing and stuff, and there was a period where I would go to the gym maybe for like half an hour and leave, when I usually do like
an hour and a half to 2 hours, fine.
I used to like do so many things, and then there was this term where I couldn't face people. I was dealing with my own stuff and it was really hard, and so I just stayed in all the time. And refuse to live doesn't necessarily imply suicidal thoughts. It means that I refuse to actually enjoy my life and enjoy you having to sort out things that honestly could have been avoided. Free bird, who would have said, my spirit no longer unnoticed. So free bird, I was so caught up with these people that were toxic that I couldn't leave. And so there was a point where you had to cut off, and that's where all the drama started. And then who would have said, because I wouldn't have said that to myself literally a month before I wrote this song. So that was a huge change for me. My spirit no longer noticed. I noticed I wanted to do things. I wanted to finally enjoy that, and I wanted to enjoy my good space. And so my youthful spirit was no longer noticed. Doesn't matter what you did, doesn't matter who you with, I'm so over you both. Don't care where you at, I'm not your therapist or a lie. This refers to two separate dramas that were going on. The drama was just many things united under one scope. And so on the one hand, you have the first part, which is doesn't matter what you did. Like that was that one person in particular who did a whole thing, and I really don't care anymore. Like, you can keep trying to tell people that I'm awful and just go away. Like, I've moved on, so should you. And who you're with, there was this other person who was just like constantly trying to make me feel like jealous for some reason, and I was like, I really don't care who you're with, don't care where you're at, I'm not your therapist or a lie. So I'm not your therapist refers to the second person, because that person would come to me for emotional support only, but then would treat me like crap the rest of the time. And then I'm not a lie, just stop telling people that I'm fake and awful. I don't have to do that. Just grow up and stop talking bad about me behind my back to my friends to try and get them against me. So that was that. I'm free, keep holding on tight. This girl isn't down. I'm fine, now I can say that you both need some fixing now. I'm fine, keep holding on tight. This girl isn't done. It was kind of like to one person out of that drama. Like, I have so many projects, and at the time I was starting to get into music more seriously. So I just had a lot of projects and ideas and things going on, so I was just like, I'm fine. And then I'm fine, now I can say that you both need some fixing up. Now I could say that I was truly like, okay, A-okay, you know? And they really need some fixing up. They still do, so.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Demons got no hurt me now, 'cause heaven's above and hell is below. This smile on my face ain't going away. Demons gonna hurt me now, 'cause heaven's above and hell is below. I wasn't saying like
You're going to hell.
they drown in their own toxicity. Like, I let go of the past, and so I was able to move on, and that made me be in a heavenly place. This smile on my face ain't going away. Cringe way of saying I was hella happy. Funny how you both managed to change. Well, I'm sorry, I'm the one who did. Now I'm kind of free. Let me hang up on you now. Yeah. So funny how you both managed to change. They both, to avoid from me cutting them off, they'll be like, no, I'm gonna change. I promise I'm gonna be a better person. And then they would be like even worse than before. So it's like such a vicious circle of me just forgiving and being like, okay, they're gonna be better, they promised, and then they were still assholes.
Got it!
Funny how you both promised to change. Well, I'm sorry, I'm the one who did, because I stopped being that kind of naive person If someone tells you something and they don't go ahead with it the first time around, they'll leave. You know, it's honestly, they're never gonna change. So if someone actually cares for you, they would change the things that you said. Let me hang up on you now. The only way to reach me, because I cut off contact, was through my phone, and both of them were like trying, because it was separate dramas, so like not both of them, they were not related, but like they were trying to hit me up. I was like, let me hang up on you now. And then there's the weird phone interlude, which I honestly don't know what I said. But I'm a handyman, that's kind of your job to do, and I'm not gonna tell you how to do life, how to do you, boo. I'm no handyman, sort of like, dude, I'm not here to repair your life. Like, if you got issues from when you're little, if you got issues from like whatever it is, I'm there to fix it. Like, fix it yourself, that's your life. Some people just blame everything and every single circumstance on their behavior, and I'm not gonna tell you how to do life, how to do you, boo. I think that's pretty straightforward. Like, I'm not here to be your teacher, to be your mentor, to be your tutor. Like, I'm a friend. Of course, as a friend, if you have issues, I will support you. But if you're not gonna change, not gonna take my advice, and you're basically gonna treat me like crap as the only person that's standing with you, then bye. Things to do, I got a schedule to follow. So for this song, I really wanted to give it like an R&B vibe. At the time, I was listening to a lot of Mahalia, Quabs. I was listening to a lot of Billie Eilish at the time as well. And one thing they have in common is their use of harmonies. So what guides the song, in my opinion, a lot of the times in them, is the layers of voices. That inspired me a lot. So I made sure to listen to a lot of R&B soul, to get that sort of, add a lot of voices and connect them together to deliver the harmonies at the right time, just when you need to add that smoothing and just sort of like make the song sound really calm and chill, because that's how I felt at the time. So I was having one of my walks, and it was very peaceful at the time, and that was my favorite hoodie on the picture. H&M was like giving me life. And so I was walking through this forest. It was so peaceful, it was really calm, and I was like, oh my god, I feel so
You know?
So I just took a picture for the memories, which is that picture in the middle of the forest alone, and that's how that picture came to be. And then I decided to use it for the cover because I thought it was a cool picture, and it kind of was taken at the right time, at the right place. And the title, To All the Demons I've Handled Before, is a kind of mockery from To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because the song was addressed directly to them as if it was a letter. I use music as a sort of diary, so my songs are talking about a specific person or a specific moment or a specific experience in time that I'm dealing with. It's sort of like a letter or a diary, so it was addressed to them. And so I thought it would be cool to make the album cover a little envelope that wrapped this song with that content addressed to these people. And To All the Demons I've Handled Before can also be related to mental issues, you know, like you deal with things in life and there's a time you have to let it go to be happy. I hope you guys like it. I really hope that you like what's coming. But anyways, you can find me as my artist name, Eugenia Moreno, and I hope that you guys enjoy what I do in the future. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye!
Jesus
bye.
Christ!
We could drive straight to the beach, put your feet on my dashboard. I'm